We've got the guys downstairs, Ariel, Rani, and Gil, getting ready to record a new Globus song called Identity, which is using orchestral tracks that we recorded about 10 or 12 years ago for a trailer album. And we're going to be hearing the guys recording live in the studio downstairs while I'm up here in the control room. Welcome to another episode of the making of the new Globus album. Now, Identity's original title, when it was just an orchestral and choral composition, was St. Francis by Moonlight, and it was written by my writing partner of many years, Jeff.
I'm Jeffrey Fayman. I was partners with Yoav Goren with Immediate Music, and we composed many compositions together for Immediate Music, and then ultimately a lot of those became part of Globus. They're working on a track I wrote. It's called St. Francis by Moonlight. When I was in Italy, I was at the monastery where St. Francis was and lived, and this music just kept cycling through me over and over. It sort of was a combination of Beethoven's Moonlight Sonata, and then it just got huge, but I kept singing it into my phone and writing down parts, but it became very obsessive. I was hearing choir, I was hearing the strings, I was hearing everything, and I was trying to write down and remember counterpoints or different things that were happening in it, because it was just all happening while I was traveling on vacation, and I wasn't able to sit down and compose it in a studio.
So Jeff's writing style is pretty unique. He doesn't really notate music. It's just swirling in his head, and he continuously sings it to himself until it's really locked in. Then he sits down at the piano and he works it out, not based on any theory or anything, but based on feel. It's really, there's so much you can do with this. It might sound familiar because Jeff really heavily borrowed from Beethoven for this piece, but it's really based around a very simple chord pattern arpeggio, which for me as a writer who lays new melodies and lyrics and motifs around existing music, this was a great foundation to build on, and it's very captivating, I think. Then it just goes around and around again. This is an arranger's dream because it's consistently the same chords, and you can build in different arrangements on top of those chords, such as in the middle of Identity, I go into this heavy cello part. We don't even hear the piano at all. It just kind of goes into... such a magical part for me. It's like just letting the guy, like putting people together in like in a room and making them work out parts together.
Well, the best part, they don't get to leave until it's done.
What's that?
We don't let them out of the room until
We don't let them out. They don't really ever do this. You know?
It's unusual playing
It's
live together.
It is.
Live
I mean, this was the norm, you know, back in the day. Our root is what? What's our root?
B minor.
B minor. I thought so. Yeah. So it's like.
Yeah.
There are beats.
Yeah.
But it's
And the B minor going to F sharp.
Right. 'Cause that's kind of the melody, right? I think the lower range is good, but what I want you to do in the first part of this is just kind of ba-da-da, just 3 notes. In Jeff's original composition, there's so much room to write over that. It immediately imparts this emotional depth to it, which calls out and conjures up really cinematic motifs. And for me, when I heard this, it sounded like a confessional. It sounded like it needed to be a confessional. And where I went with this lyrically was the theme of purpose, you know, in one's life. And that kind of evolved where we're asking ourselves, what am I supposed to be doing here? You know, how am I supposed to fill up my days? What should I strive for? And that led to deeper questions of who am I and what am I supposed to be? From there, the lyrics started coming, and the song became something about identity.
Was I made to bring comfort? Was I made to so right? Was I made in the image of someone benevolent, arrogant, good or bad? Was I made with a purpose, one I can't comprehend? Were you brought here before me, a willing accomplice in crime, or a guide to the promised land?
When I sent Ryan a demo of this song, he immediately took to it, and we talked about it and the emotional depth and the dynamics that he needed to impart in the performance, which I tried to do in my demo, but Ryan is much more better vocalist for this song because of not only his range, but also you can actually hear him struggling with himself on certain lines and then just kind of opening up and yelling to the world on other lines. It was just great having him on the mic and singing this song after we had recorded with the band.
I am the tears and the laughter of angels. I am the warmth and the prayer
they nailed that one.
Yeah. Awesome. Wow.
It had maybe a bit of a rock feel to it, the way it was initially composed, and then now it's going into much more of a orchestral, maybe heavy metal-ish style, which is very cool.
Join us for future episodes of the making of the new Globus album. To stay updated, subscribe, hit like, drop a comment or a question. I try to answer everything myself. I really look forward to seeing you all next time. Till then, be well.